All right, guys. So I decided to make this video. I wasn't sure if I should make a video specifically for it, but I figured since this is a Utah Utes football channel, it's worth talking about. I just wanted to touch on the Aaron Lowe situation. Just terrible. We got a young guy here. He got shot at a house party Saturday night after we had the win over Washington State. So such an exciting moment for us as Utah Utes fans, just to be followed by such a devastating blow. It sucks. I mean, I obviously the kid had a lot of potential. He was young. Kind of just tragic irony in the fact that he was the recipient of the Ty Jordan scholarship. He was wearing number 22. Just so sad to see. He seems, who knows, but seemed like a nice enough kid. And, just so sad to see. I think it's just when you look at these young kids, they go to parties, they get, they get into trouble sometimes. I'm not saying he was the one starting trouble. I think it's just a note that no matter where you are, if you're, you just need to keep your head on you, keep your head, right at all times. Just because you never know what could happen. You never know when you irritate the wrong person, and then, and then something like this happens. And I'm not making any claims about what happened with him. I just think it's worth really just taking a step back as individuals and relating this to our own lives. And, you never know what could happen to you at any given moment, and no days are guaranteed. So you got to be real happy every day you wake up and have the opportunity to go out there. So sad to see. What we know so far, let me pull it up here. So what we know so far is a neighbor told Salt Lake City's KSL TV that the whole neighborhood lit up. At least 100 people were at the party and were spilling into the street. There was a lot of yelling heard before several gunshots rang out. When officers reached the scene, they found Lowe and the other victim, described as a young woman, now in a hospital in critical condition. Police said they believe it is likely that several witnesses to the event leading up to the shooting fled the scene before officers arrived, and that some of them may have taken photos or video that could help in the investigation. Uh, Utah Governor Spencer J. Cox said, "Our prayers are with his family at this terribly difficult time." And I just want to touch on that too. I have a son, and I could only imagine how terrible his mom must feel. I saw an interview with her earlier today, and she just seemed devastated. Your son seems like he has his whole life ahead of him. Seems like he's doing well for himself. He's playing Division I football. I feel like when your kid goes to school in Salt Lake City, you kind of assume he's not going to be in much danger. But this is how it worked out. His life was ended, and it's super sad to see. Obviously, I hope we have an update soon. I hope they catch the guy. So sad to see such a promising young man have his whole life ruined. I think we should all try to take what we can from this and just try to, be as grateful as we can. And we still got a lot of season left to go. I'll keep you guys updated if we hear anything else about Aaron Lowe, or if I hear anything else about it. Um, let's hope the Utes can rally together and use the emotion and and the tragedy is a way to fuel the Utes for a great season. Obviously, that doesn't mean anything compared to what happened to this young man's life, and I wish him and his family the best. All right, thanks, guys. Go Utes.